The Judicial Service Commission is recommending Justice Mandisa as its choice for South Africa's next Chief Justice. Let's get reaction from the Black Lawyers Association. We're joined by Bayethe Maswazi, BLA President. Thank you very much for joining us. So you believe that the outcome was excellent, but the process could be improved. How?
Thank you very much, Judicial, for having me. Greetings to your viewers as well. Yes, the outcome is an excellent outcome, and as we've said before, President Maya is an excellent jurist. There are no issues about her. But the process, how it unfolded to lead to that outcome, is going to be a talk for some time because of the behavior of some of the commissioners. I think the South Africans, when they look at the institution like the JSC, want to see themselves in it. And they can barely recognize in the dramatic episodes that took place in the interviews last week. And they will be justly calling for the reform of the process. The composition of the JSC as it is, it's something that has to be defended because we must appreciate the multi-constituency status of the JSC. That is its strength, but it could perhaps formulate rules of behavior and conduct by its members, and also guidelines for the commissioners in asking questions. We feel that those reforms can easily solve the problems of the JSC that we saw last week.
The behavior of some commissioners, as you point out, has divided opinion in the country, with some supporting the way the process has unfolded and, as you have pointed out, some shortcomings. So let's expand on that, at least maybe for the purpose of time in this conversation. One particular instance that you found problematic.
There were many, whether it was the exchange between the one commissioner and the minister, or it was a candidate being asked about rumors that are circulating outside, to a point where one suspected that the intention was to mainstream the rumors instead of giving the opportunity to the candidate to dispel them, because from what he said, it appeared that he had dispelled them before clearly and quite decisively. So there were many episodes indicated that the process might need some improvement, particularly in relation to the guidelines that can be used by the commissioners when they ask questions. But care must be taken not to trench upon the independence of each commissioner, because again, the strength and the power of that process is the independence of the commissioners.
One organization, to my knowledge at least, the Helen Suzman Foundation, considering legal action over the controversial interviews, they term it, which it described as shambolic and characterized by aggressive political point scoring. Is there a need, according to you, to challenge the process and for a new process?
In my view, absolutely not, because as I've said, the outcome is excellent, and if you challenge it, let's say you challenge the process and for some reason the court refused it, and the JSC has to sit again, I have no doubt that it will yield to the same appointment, because no one can doubt the qualifications, the pedigree, and the credentials of President Maya. The concerns about the process are legitimate, but I do not see them yielding to a review of that process.
Bayethe Maswazi, BLA President, thank you very much for your time this afternoon.